Alright, this is a quick little video to show one of the options that I've used in the past to add animation or maybe a short video that could replay over and over. It repeats depending on how you want it to look. The video is probably a better look, better quality, and if you're going animation, of course you would have to create the video to give the impression of animation. You can also download GIFs, photo GIFs that are animated, and maybe have one right after another, and of course it'll go into what they call an auto play. A lot of these look similar. Back in the old days, the iNano looked similar to this. This particular one is by Eclipse. It's a very kind of least expensive. The quality isn't that great of the screen, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside here. I'm going to unplug the USB. Now, this was plugged in for charging purposes, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this out, and we're going to turn this off here. I hold this down, turns off, and we're going to slide this open so you can kind of see the inside. By removing the outer case, it makes it a little thinner, a little easier to work with. This is the rechargeable battery. We have our USB right here. We've got the earphone jack. We have the TF SD card right here. It's one of the micro SD cards right there. We have some power buttons here, and this is for volume, plus and minus. We have our mode, and then we have our power on off. Now, in order to use this, when you put it in a prop, you may have to have access to all of this if you need to. In some cases, you can solder a wire and another push button switch, normally open switch, so that you can turn it on and off. And this is a reset. Sometimes the screen, the touch screen, locks up, which is not real good. If you can find a screen similar to this, but where the buttons are independent of what happens on the screen, because the quality of the sensitivity of the screen isn't that great. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, slide this in here like that, plug it back in for recharge here, or keep it charged. I'm going to go ahead and power it up here. It's going to probably power up anyway. Again, it's by Eclipse, and it would say that it's connected to your computer. This is the battery charge indicator. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Hold the button down, and it should come on here in a second at some point. Okay, perfect. There it is. Plug this back in, see what happens here. I guess when it's connected, you can't really run it. That's interesting. Okay, there we are. Alright, so basically there's your battery indicator charge right there. We're going to go ahead and go to pictures. Now you have to go through all of this to get to the animated GIFs, which is a bit of a problem if you're looking for kind of a realism of opening the prop or doing whatever and having it come on. So again, you go to pictures, we're going to go to the card folder, which is the SD card. We're going to go here and start the animation. So this is one of the animations that it shows, functionality. The screen in this case, the maximum would be right here. You could kind of see the border. This particular GIF was made with a border that goes in just a bit, so it looks a little smaller. So you can indeed put animated GIFs and go through what they call an autoplay. So I'm going to go back here, I'm going to go back again. We're going to say play set, and what it does is it gives you the amount of seconds, autoplay, that you can between each picture. That's what that is. Right now it's currently set at 3 every 3 seconds. So we're going to go back here like this and go back to pictures, card folder, picture, okay, and animate. So again, that's what you would have to do each time. Now, I'm not sure that after so many seconds the screen will shut itself off, so you have to turn it back on. So these are some issues you'll have to work with. So let's go back, and we're going to go to video right here, and it's waiting. Okay, so I have one video loaded. We're going to hit play, and in this case it's a video of my Tron disc that I did some time ago, and the video comes right up to the edge. This is the border right here. I would say if you could get some sort of animation in a video format, it would probably be a better look to it, because everything would be continuous throughout the video. So there you go. So that's a video, and it's, you know, it's not great quality, but it's adequate. The speed is good, but high def it's not. So you would have to investigate that a little bit. So it works pretty good for what it is. Like I say, I've used them before, and so we're gonna, and there it is. It times itself out, and it's gonna go connect. Okay, so basically that's the thing itself there, and we're gonna go ahead and let it charge up. So there you go. That's one of the options for a screen that looks functional in a prop, and I have used these before. There are better quality versions of this thing as well. Alright.